Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. So today we are finally on Christmas Eve getting round to wrapping the kids' presents. We have made a start, haven't we?
Yeah.
But we've just had some food, we just had a takeaway. I've got my hair like this so I can have curly hair for Christmas Day. But we are going to film a wrap with us and Q&A. So ages ago I asked if you could ask us some questions and we're finally getting around to filming it. So we're going to get ourselves into position and we will answer your questions. Okay, so let's get started. If this ends up being really long, I will split it in two. You alright there?
Yeah.
Right then, so first question. I know you said that if you had a bigger house, etc., that you'd possibly like one more baby, but wondered about Martin. Would Martin like to have any more children?
But I've got to answer that question.
Yeah, that's the question.
It's not about, for me it's about the money really, because it's expensive. Having 3 kids is expensive.
I think going from 2 children to 3 children, I've noticed a financial difference. Have you?
I didn't really notice it much at all with just 2. But yeah.
No, yeah.
But
we have said, if money was no object, we both would be like the Bradfords and have loads of children.
Who's that?
They've got like 20 odd children. But, well, we wouldn't be have that many, but being parents is all we ever wanted to be, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So there's that one. So no
Oh no, I ain't finished.
Go on.
And I think we need time as well.
Yeah, we do. We don't have time as a couple.
At all.
No. Hopefully that's changed now. I've changed my job though. But
you kind of like, at this stage in life, it's just...
Sorry, we're not going to be looking up at the camera really, because we need to concentrate on the task in hand, because it is 9:30. Martin's got work tomorrow, so we need to get some kits.
There'll be no sleep. Kids be up.
Yeah, and we're going to wake up early so Martin can see the kids open their presents.
They won't mind. They're going to sleep well tomorrow because they're going to be up really early, full of energy. They'll probably get really tired and then Nanny's going to come.
Nanny will knock them out, yeah.
And then that's
so
it.
Have you finished answering that question?
Yeah.
I actually feel done. It took me a long time to come to terms with that. I used to get emotional about it, didn't I? Like the fact of not being pregnant again and feeling a baby again. I used to cry about it. But actually, I don't want to. I'm 32 and I feel like I don't want to get too old to be a mum. I know it's personal choice. But again, I want us to start having a life together.
That's the main. That is probably the main thing for me, because it's we're not like, we're just passing through all the time, aren't we?
Yeah, I've literally worked the last 3 nights, and it's literally been Martin's come in from work, and I've gone out to work, and then I've come home from work, and you've gone out, haven't you?
It's not like, how's your day been? It's see you later.
Right. Anyway, on to the next one. So the next question is, how old are you both? So I'm 32 and you are?
35.
35, yeah. Oh, this one might make us cry, Martin. What is our biggest fears? It's going to be the same thing for me and you, I think.
Anything happening to the children.
And dying.
Yeah. Oh, I have panic attacks about dying. All the time. Well, not as much now. I used to get them a lot when I...
No, I'm not rapping because you've got the tape.
It all started when I was quite young, really. And I used to get panic attacks all the time. Like, I just think, oh shit, one day I'm going to die. And when I ask people, they don't understand what I'm feeling. They're like, oh yeah, it happens to everybody. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear I'm going to live forever. Yeah. I know it's not going to happen.
My thing is, Oh.
Uh-oh. You alright?
Yeah. Can't even talk about it. Meant to be a happy video, and I'm so close. Yeah, dying and not seeing the kids grow up is my biggest fear.
Definitely.
Or anything happening to the girls. Like, it's just unthinkable. So we'll move on from that one because we don't want to see me crying.
I've wrapped this present. I don't know who's it for.
What was it?
Millie.
Christ, I don't know.
Let's have a look at the other two. We'll know what's in. Well, that's Ava's.
Oh dear. Do you have, this is a happy one, do you have any plans for a holiday next year? If so, where to? We do. We have actually got a holiday booked, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we're just going to Paynton or Torquay, just to a caravan site. We've been there before. We went with friends and we loved it so much, and the girls had such a great time, didn't they?
Yeah.
We did want to go. We're going for 7 nights, but we previously went for 10, and we would have liked to have done that again, but you couldn't get the time off of work for that length of time, could you? Someone else is on holiday. I think if you go on one of my videos.
Ah, sod that. Let's just guess. They're all gonna...
that's Olivia's.
That's Olivia's.
Where's the?
Ava.
Oh, yeah, because I think I said about the nice sparkly tights for her.
And Santa's getting all the...
No, I've been putting from us as well because.
I put most from Santa.
No,
I put all them from Santa yesterday.
Toothbrush can be from Santa.
Oh.
Where's the pen now? You got it?
Yeah. We said we'd keep it in.
It's not
Wait,
very
what
good
was you
to
saying? What was the question?
Where are we going on? Are we going on holiday? Any plans for holiday?
I think that's our first proper holiday as a couple and as parents. And the kids enjoyed it.
That is the only holiday we've had.
Kids enjoyed it, didn't they?
They loved it. They still talk about it now. They're so excited.
Yeah.
But Martin has never been abroad, and my aim one day is to get him abroad. I'd love for him to experience that because it's just so different. The weather's different, the food's different. It's just so nice, and I'd love for you to experience
I
that.
don't even have a passport.
Well, mine's run out. I haven't been abroad for ages. I think I went abroad in 2014. I went on a cruise, and that was the last holiday I had.
Put me off going on holiday.
Why?
Just trying to get the passport done. It was
So
I've got my name.
expensive.
I've got my name changed by default.
Yeah, I'm going to have to keep unlocking my phone, which is very irritating. Where do you see yourselves in 5 years' time?
Skin and grey hair.
That's so good stuff there.
Due to the fact I've got 3
Well, your
girls.
hair has got very grey in the last few years, hasn't it? Well, you're not very grey, but it has
I used to look quite youthful. I had Ava, most perfect child Ava, we could have. And then the other 2 come along, I've aged
No, Sophie's alright.
terribly.
Sophie's alright.
Honestly.
Poor Lulu, she's quite hard work.
Oh,
she's being
man.
hard work at the minute. But when we first got together, Martin used to like me plucking his grey hairs out his head, didn't you?
Yeah.
And he'd know if I got a hair that was got colour in it or a grey one. Because the grey ones don't hurt when you pull them out.
Yeah. That's weird, isn't it?
And I have
how
the
that happened?
scissors.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's weird how that happened. That's not a good idea.
Oh, here we go. If Sophie was a boy, what would we have called her? Oh, we didn't answer the question. Where do we see ourselves in 5 years' time?
Oh yeah, that was just a joke.
I don't even think that far ahead, to be honest. I think it'd be nice to be in a bigger house.
I think bigger house.
Change a car, bigger car.
Olivia,
That's a question, actually.
Olivia, I wanted to get into boxing.
As long as the kids are happy and healthy, and you obviously, but of course the kids are the priority in everything we do.
Yeah.
I just want them to be thriving in school, enjoying school. Yeah, Sophie will be in school by then.
Oh dear.
And then we'll be able to do a bit more for us as well, selfishly.
I don't want to be chefing in 5 years.
Okay.
No way. I want to be out of that trade for good.
Let's hope none of your bosses are watching.
They know anyway. I make my feelings clear on that, just because it's, you know, when you got a young family, being a chef, it's not just about cooking food. It takes up so much time.
We both work on sociable hours, don't we?
Yes.
Like, it'd be nice if Martin had a job where he works Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
He gets to break up for Christmas, because every Christmas we have to get upset about you going to work.
Yeah.
So that would be nice. So is that question answered? Out of chefing in 5 years' time?
Out of chefing in
5
years' time. I'd like it to be a lot quicker than that, if I'm honest.
What?
Out of chefing.
Oh, really?
There's nothing else I can do.
I know it's so hard. Like, I feel like care is all I know. I have worked in shops, but I feel like it'll be something I'll do for the rest of my life. I don't feel I'll ever be out of care. But I do love it on the most part. It's just the hours are a bit unsociable. Especially now I'm working nights, but there you go. Yeah, here we go. If Sophie was a boy, what would we have called her?
God knows.
What name?
Romeo.
No. We didn't really have names for boys, did we? Because we just waited to think about names until we'd had our gender scan. I thought I was pregnant with a boy with Sophie. You like Jackson.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Didn't you? And I like Grayson. There's the Mitchellax here on YouTube, and that's where I heard that name from, and I loved it. But I don't know if you was so keen.
I don't know. Can't remember.
But yeah, so Jackson and Grayson. But that's about it, really. We didn't really think of one, did we? Hell no. Is that your granddad?
Yeah.
And then random one. But what car do you drive?
What
a shit one.
Hey.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, right.
No. So we drive a Ford Focus. It's the nicest car we've ever owned, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
We just had little runarounds before that. So it is the nicest car, but we have had nothing but trouble with it, have we?
Do you know what? It's ever since you know the exhaust.
Well, we got it, and within that first month it had to go back.
I was going to put Martin.
Because,
that's right, it's to Olivia. She calls me Martin, doesn't I?
Yeah, when Martin leaves for work, she'll stand at the door, she'll go, "Bye, Mart! Bye, Martin!" And you run back in the door and chase her, don't you? Yeah, so we drive a Ford Focus. But we have had a few problems with it, haven't we? But we need a bigger car, really, because the girl's just about squishing the back. But really, I'd like a S-Max or something like that, a Ford S-Max. I've only ever driven Fords. I had a Ford Focus before this one, didn't I? And before that, I had a Ford Fiesta.
I asked the guy about it, because water in our... You know, I changed the headlights.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did he empty it out? Nah, he can't.
Oh, why did it happen?
I said, "What? Has it got a crack in it?" He goes, "No." He's like, "Ford seals are just crap."
Oh.
He's like, "Get it all the time." He's like, "Take it to the garage and they'll sort it out." More bloody money.
Yeah.
Seriously.
He's had to go to the garage to Halfords today to get a dipped headlight, which I replaced one a couple of weeks ago, didn't I? And then a couple of weeks later, the second one's gone.
I said to him, "Can I watch how you do that?" He basically took 2 nuts out.
Oh no, I saw how they did it as well.
Well easy. Well easy, but I bet I'll pause it up.
So these are old ones, because I've got one here that says, "Will we be doing Vlogmas?" Yes, we have done some Vlogmas. Go check out the previous videos. My aim was, because this is my first year doing it, my aim was to get 15 videos out there, and I've done it. So I'm pleased with that. I haven't had any up in the last few days, because I've been working nights, so I haven't had time to film anything.
And then skizzards.
So yeah, this is what happens. I end up talking too much and you end up rapping everything. But when we did it last year, everyone found you hilarious rapping.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I did the first few,
would we like
right?
any more kids? We've already answered that, hey?
I did the first few alright, I remember, but I just get bored of doing it and then I just, yeah.
How long have you and Martin been together? Can you answer that?
Yeah.
Not as long as people necessarily think.
Wait there. 5 years and... Wait. Hold on, wait. Let me work it out. Wait, 5 years.
Do you know when our anniversary is?
No. I don't remember stuff like that. Right, 5 years and...
Do I have that tape if you're flapping? Quick.
5 years, 4 months.
Do you know when our anniversary is then? Or do you just know the month?
Hey?
Or do you just know the month?
I don't know, I just worked it out.
July we got together. Yeah, it's just over 5 years now.
Jesus.
So yeah.
5 years.
5 years too long, eh?
Okay, no. Surprised I'm still alive.
Yeah, especially when he's like with all these girls.
Hey? What girls?
Our girls.
Oh,
you're in a house full of girls.
I don't know what you was on about. I was like, hey?
No, I mean when you're in a house full of girls, it's a surprise you're still here.
I've definitely had 20 years knocked off my life.
Well, when we found out Sophie was a girl, he was like, I need to take out life insurance.
Definitely.
Didn't you? Okay, next one is, when is the big day? Can't wait to hear you have set a date.
Yeah, I want to know when that is as well.
I can't see it happening for a long time. There's so many...
Unless we win the lottery or some shit like that.
It's just affording it. Like everything we have obviously pays the bills, but everything else goes into the kids, doesn't it?
Yeah. Unless we're both working full time.
Yeah, and
that's the only way.
And that is a potential now. I'm doing nights because I've got the potential to do that because you're home every night for bed whilst I'm working. But yeah, I really want to get married. I love my engagement ring so much. I literally look at it all the time. Because you didn't think I'd wear it, did you? No. It's like, will you actually wear it? I was like, yes, I absolutely love it so much.
Yeah, because you don't wear jewellery, do you?
No, I don't wear jewellery.
I did have a little Snoopy in that Pandora today.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm paranoid of earrings being ripped out. And my ears are really sensitive. They have to be gold or silver. I can't wear like cheap earrings from Primark. They have to be proper metal, otherwise my ears get really sore. And I can't really wear necklaces and stuff because Sophie would pull it and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe once she's a bit older. I can't actually be asked to do this wrapping. I'll just let you do it and I'll answer the questions. So I don't know when we'll set a date, when money allows, I guess. But if we're still doing YouTube and stuff, then it's something I could document, I guess, like all the planning and stuff.
Yeah.
That might be nice. Here we go. Whenever I watch anyone else's Q&As, here I think, whenever I watch anyone else's Q&As, they're families themselves, so they always get bombarded with any more kids, and it was no different for us. So, will you have baby number 4, or are you definitely finished?
If we win the lottery,
we'll have baby number 4.
We'll have baby number 4, basically. So if anyone wants to give us any numbers, having dreams about.
Will you ever take a holiday to the USA?
Oh, yeah.
When your sweet girls are older? We
New
would
York.
love, yeah, we would, so we've got 2 things we'd like to do. We'd love to go to New York at Christmas.
Yeah.
How amazing. I've even said to Mum, I would love to take Martin for his 40th. Like just me and you. How amazing would that be?
That'd be good.
But again, it's all financial. And Disneyland for the girls.
Could you really go there without our girls then?
No.
New York. Home alone.
We don't let the girls go anywhere without us, do we? Only my mum. So going to New York would be way too much for my emotions to cope with anyway. I think you could do a bigger present than that, my love.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, we would like to go to the USA, but will it ever happen? I don't know. Then, where we go?
I was talking to someone on my Twitch channel,
Mhm.
but I don't think he streams anymore.
Yeah.
He said we could stay there, yeah.
Is that not a bit creepy?
No. No.
Oh, my back.
Oh no, it was the Disneyland, wasn't it? Remember me telling you about that?
Yeah, that does.
Because he lives in the area, they get free tickets allocated.
How long have we been recording? 20 minutes. We'll keep going for a bit.
How many questions you got?
Quite a few.
Oh, that's right. I think we were going too fast on the questions.
Because I asked the other day and they gave me some more.
Oh, nice.
So, the next one is, hypothetically speaking, what would you do if a subscriber came knocking on your door? I'd just be polite.
A subscriber?
Yeah, so obviously people subscribe to my channel. So what if someone just randomly come knocking on the
How
door?
would they know where you live?
Well, they wouldn't. But that's why she said, hypothetically speaking.
Oh.
I wouldn't.
Depends who it was.
I might be a little bit freaked out of how they found where we live, but I wouldn't be rude. I'd say hello. And
You'd love it if it was Kaylee.
Oh yeah, Kaylee or Asher.
Yeah, those two.
My favourite YouTubers.
You'd be loving that.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, come and have a cup of tea. But yeah, oh yeah, I watch them all the time. Anyway.
And the girls do, don't they?
Yeah.
I see them on the tablet.
Yeah, they love watching like the younger girls of Kaylee, and they like watching all of the girls of Asher. So, yeah. What embarrasses you the most, and what has been your most embarrassing moment? You don't get embarrassed.
I was embarrassed today with my
Olivia.
Let me tell.
Oh,
You tell. Do
Lulu.
you want to tell your story first?
What story?
Well, your embarrassing.
I haven't really got. I get embarrassed really easily. I don't even like Martin seeing me naked or anything. I get embarrassed. That's because of my weight issues. The only time I haven't felt really bad to cover myself up is when I've been pregnant.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've got this belly for a reason. I don't mind if he sees it. But other than that, I don't know. I can get embarrassed quite easily.
Yeah.
Like, I would never fart in front of Martin. I've got a bit more comfy than actually recently.
She says that, but this morning, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Not this morning, I was at work this
Well,
morning.
you fell off the toilet.
Sounds worse down the toilet,
Yeah,
echoes.
it does, yeah.
No, but even when I first started doing this and talking to a camera, do you remember I used to get all red and blotchy where I got so nervous?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah. I don't know. No, go on, you say your story now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't get embarrassed. I don't really.
You don't, do you?
I don't really care, to be fair. There's
I don't think you've got the brain capacity to get embarrassed.
No, I don't.
But you don't. Yeah, you're all right.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Like, I'd be really shy around new people as well as.
Oh, I don't care about that.
He can talk.
Well,
Sorry, we cut off. The camera cuts off after a while, I think. I don't know if there's a timer on it, maybe.
Probably is, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look in the settings.
Yeah, so I took Olivia out today, spent some time. I was going to get hot chocolate, but
Did you get a hot chocolate?
she wanted a McDonald's instead. I was like, come on, let's walk through town. Anyway, we was walking through. We was going to get Sean some presents.
It was just some Daddy and Olivia time, wasn't it?
Basically, it was an
Martin
excuse
does
to
have
go
a lot
out.
of time with Olivia, don't they?
And then, basically, we was walking downtown and she was just like kicking off. I was like, come on. And you're like, you're trying to be nice. Like, come on, darling. Let's go try and find Santa Claus. Because she kept hearing these bells that I didn't hear. And then we went to Green Lanes and I saw Santa. There was a massive queue. And I thought, do you know what? She'd love that. So we queued up.
It looked really nice on your photo.
Yeah, it is nice. We queued
Ava
up.
would have loved that. I'm gutted she wasn't there.
And she started kicking off. I don't want to see Santa. I was like,
Okay.
yeah. And she's been so ungrateful. And she's
Why
like,
did she say that?
I don't know why she was saying that. And I was just really embarrassed in the line. I was like, I can't believe she's behaving like this. And then we saw Santa. And then she really loved it, absolutely loved it. And then we got out, and then she started being horrible again. Like shouting, she's like, Daddy! When can we go in? Stuff like that. She
really?
Yeah, she's been horrible. And then
Livy, horrible.
yeah, and then we went into Tesco's because I need to get Sean some chocolate or something. And then they and then she's like, she wanted to go in the escalator. I don't know what she called it. We went on it and she went nuts. She hit my hand away and she like nearly fell over because it's quite steep, isn't it?
This is. I don't want to bash Olivia.
Yeah. Well.
But this is another thing, we've had issues with her behaviour, haven't we?
Yeah.
She's been kicking and she slapped me around the face the other day, which isn't great. But
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so we left. So I literally left Tesco's, and I was like, anyway, I felt bad. She was crying in the car, so I went and got her at McDonald's. She's really lovely then, and then she started being horrible again. I'm just like, I told her, I was like, I'm so disappointed in you today. I was like, we took you out, and we had some time together, and I was like, why have you been naughty? And she started crying, and she's like, I don't know, Daddy. And then, yeah, we come home, and then, yeah, misbehaving then. I don't know who I've written.
Have you used all of that paper?
Who've I done that? Yeah, Ava.
Do you know what's for Ava? Okay, so what are some random facts about you both?
Random facts? Olivia.
I'm really not interested. I'm the most boring person going. I did used to dance when I was younger. Loved it. If that's something I really regret is giving up dance. I would love to, like we went and watched Panto last Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that would be my dream. I would love to be on the stage dancing. Not singing. The singing part isn't so great. But dancing, I love doing.
You can sing sometimes.
Sometimes it's in tune, but most of the time it's not. But yeah, we enjoy singing and dancing, don't we, in this house? Any random facts? No.
What was the question?
Have you got any random facts? I'm literally the most boring person, so I haven't got any fun facts about myself.
I've got any.
Martin I've said this in another video, but Martin, you ask him any question about music, he'll answer it.
I do love my music.
He is so good. Oh, don't stick it on there.
I've got a well good story, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
Mm.
It's good. It's interesting though.
What is it?
I'll whisper it to you. When I didn't do it was like a 1 in a billion chance. Yeah?
I don't care if you say it.
Right, I've got a little
Don't go on
story.
for too long though, because
Yeah.
going to be ages.
Well.
The thing with Martin is, he doesn't just answer something quickly, he has to tell the long version.
Yeah.
There's
Right,
an interesting fact for you. Do you want this? Here.
No, I've got
I'll
some.
rip it off for you. Here.
I've mucked it all up now. Ah.
No, just stick that on.
Yeah, but it'll do you it'll give you more minutes, won't it? On your story.
Come on, tell your story then.
Well, I don't want that bit now.
You don't?
Nah, because it's mucked me up.
What am I meant to do?
Do you know, with sellotape you can actually make like a scar on your face?
Oh yeah, because it'll ripple. What am I meant to do with this now?
Oh, yeah, put it on here.
Yeah.
Right, I'll tell this story.
Like, get on with it.
Yeah, but it's quite an
No, that's
interesting...
too long.
I think. It's a good story. You might not be interested in it, but...
Skip forward if you're bored.
Basically. So, I used to do split shifts at work anyway, basically. I've got a brand spanking new phone in
How
town.
much tape?
Do I say all this stuff?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
Say what you want.
Right, let me say it then, because you'll put me off. Because I'm not very good. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let me write this first.
Oh,
So,
dear. Oh, this is...
yeah, you don't have to put it in if it's crap. Anyway.
I don't really want to edit this video, I just want to put it straight
Yeah,
in.
you might as well. I told her to do a live, I thought, so
But no one will watch a live. I haven't got enough subscribers to do a live.
I don't know. Even if you get 6, we're welcome.
Well, I could have saved it, I know, but...
They're dying to hear this story.
Maybe we'll do that another
They're dying
time.
to hear this story.
Go on then, get on with it.
Yeah, so basically I finished work, split shift, went to town, got a brand new phone, those Sony Ericsson Walkman phones. Wow, good. And I downloaded Take That Patience song.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I was on a split shift, went home, fell asleep, got up for work, walked, and I was
Why did they do it?
I was going to go out in the night time, so I whacked a pink shirt on, tight I think it was. I was like sucked in. Anyway, I was walking to work, had my headphones on, singing, have a little patience. Walked through the doors of my, where I was working, and there was like these massive guys, I mean, honest to God, they're massive, hench guys. And I walked through, and someone said, on the intercom, we got him. And I'm like, what the hell? Oh yeah, I took my earphones off like that.
Oh my God, why did they take this together?
She's interrupting me. I'm going to forget. Where did I get up to?
That the intercom.
Yeah, so anyway.
Got him.
They sort of commandeered me into this, like, it was like the restaurant bit. And they had like armed people there. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Martin Tattersalls grabbed hold of me. Yeah, he ain't going anywhere, we've got him, do all the exits and that. I was like, Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Anyway, they basically chucked me in the back of this truck, police van, and got me into Barnstable custody, is it custody? No, cell. I was in there, and I'm like, what the, I'm shitting myself. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Anyway, they got me like a, is that a solicitor? Yeah. And I'm like, and the solicitor's like, mate, do you know what you've been arrested for? I was like, no. And I'm getting annoyed because I don't know what's going on. And he's like, what, you don't know nothing? Anyway, he's like, he wasn't allowed to say anything. He's like, because you don't know anything, don't say anything. And I'm like, I don't know anything. What's going on here? I'm like shitting myself, sweating in this tight shirt.
I bet you had wet armpit.
Yeah, wet armpit patches. Anyway, kept me in there for a day.
A day?
Yeah, the whole night. Yeah, and then in
That's
the morning.
That's not going to do the puzzle, is it?
In the morning, wake me up, and then they chucked me in the back of this car with these. How many were there? 1, 2, 3. I think there was 4 police
How dangerous
officers.
did they think you were?
Well, exactly. Well, they don't know. They only had a name, didn't they? So they thought. They probably thought I was dangerous. Anyway, I got in there and they were all hungover and stuff. They weren't telling me anything, being really shitty with me. And I'm actually a really nice guy. I just, that's what I am. Anyway, we was getting that. We was going on the way to Wales, Carmarthen custody. So I live in Barnstable, and they're taking me onto it. I'm like, right, what's going on here? I'm getting upset here at this point. And then the tears went into anger, and I was just like, why are you lot not even talking to me? Just chucked me in the back of a car. I don't know who any of you lot are. And they were saying, oh, we went out on a night out. So I was just chatting to her normally, because I was trying to take my mind off her, talking to them like a friend, I guess. And then they I started talking to, there's this guy, this old guy, but he looked really hard. He looked like he'd kill you. He's really old. Anyway, I was chatting to him for a bit, and he told these sergeants to go. We parked up, and then he told his sergeants to go to the shop. And I was like, he's like, do you want some magazines? I was like, yeah. What do you want? I was like, get me anything, but don't get me any sexy women magazines or anything like that, because I don't know how long I'm going to be here. Anyway, I was talking to the bloke.
That's so true.
I'll carry on talking, shall I?
Yeah.
Anyway, we stood outside the car, and he got me a bit of fresh air, and I started crying, and then he goes to me, gives me a chewing gum. He goes, shut the fuck up. And then he goes, right, stop crying. He's like, I fucked up here big time. And he said, basically, I've come all the way down from Wales because I thought I got my man, basically. And he's like, I've got to know you, I've got to know what kind of person you are, we've talked to your friends and that. And he's like, I've really fucked up. He's like, look, don't say anything that you don't know. Don't let anyone talk you into anything. Just be how you are. Anyway, he's like, come on then. He's like, if you say anything to anyone that I've said this to you, I'll just deny it. And he must be quite high up. Anyway, he's like, I don't know what they are. Police officers come back, bang these magazines on the window. And they were Nuts magazines. I was like, you fuckers. Like, it's like a little joke. I went there. I was in the cell. I was there for 3 days, I think. And they were in and out asking me these questions. Anyway, finally, I got into this room and they was like, I've been so nice answering all these questions. And I'm like, why the hell am I here? I'm getting annoyed now. I was getting angry at this point. Anyway, they said... that they whispered to each other. They're like playing good cop, bad cop. You know, you think you only see it in the movies, but it's actually real. They do that. And they said, apparently I blackmailed a company. And I was like, really? I was like, me? I was like, how? I was like, and it's in Polish. It was written all in Polish. I can't even fucking write English most of the time. That's what my mum said. And anyway, I was like, how much was this for? And they're like, £1,000. I was like, £1,000? I was just like, if I needed it that badly, I'd ask someone to borrow it. I wouldn't go blackmail a company. I'm writing a letter in Polish. And it was just ridiculous. I was like, I ain't answering nothing anymore. I just went ballistic. They had so many phone calls, my family members, ringing them, and when they let me go, they apologised and stuff, and they said, we have never, since this Commonwealth custody open, we've never had so many phone calls for one person since it's been there. And anyway, basically my DNA had got on this letter apparently. There was a mix-up at the lab because a couple of weeks before, I ended up having my first fight with someone, like, you know, drug fight, you know what you do when you're younger. Got arrested, they take your DNA and that. Anyway, there was a mix-up in a lab, and apparently it's like 1 in a billion chance that this my DNA could have got mixed up in the lab, and it did. 1 in a billion chance. They apologised and stuff. They let me go. I was stinking of like BO and horrible. They literally give me this train ticket home, and that is it, and said bye. That was it. That was a long story. That story is true. My boss was gonna, the one who runs all the hotels, is gonna sack me, but because it didn't look very good, did it? But when they found out, they just laughed. I got in, and all the chefs had taken bets to what it was. They had it on the whiteboard, taking bets. No one got it, obviously, but I was like, something serious like that, and they're taking bets on what it was. But there you go. I did waffle on a bit then. Shall I eat my selection box? Oh, that's well out of focus. Look at that. Oh my, why has it gone blurry? Is that supposed to do that? Hello. I'll try and feed her now. I think she's coming now. 4 years ago. 4 years ago. By the way, those you know those ear candles that you put in your ear, and you light them and they're supposed to get wax out. They don't work. I was just telling them something I've seen on TikTok.
What is it?
You know those ear candles? They don't actually work.
Libby's on the link.
Those ear candles don't work.
No. I bought one for Mum years ago.
What, it didn't work?
No.
Did you?
Right, let's try and bash through these a bit quicker because...
What do you mean?
It's like, it's 40 minutes long already.
How many have you read?
Questions.
How many have you wrapped?
No, the questions.
Yeah, let me know how many you've wrapped. Fuck all.
Star signs. What's your star sign?
Aquarius.
They don't need wrapping. Pisces. Which country would you visit if you could?
Probably.
Did you get to the end of your story?
Yeah. I could have gone in loads more detail.
No, I'd love to go to the Maldives.
Mine would be New York or Lapland. I was looking at jobs in Lapland recently, but it's only seasonal.
What your favourite savoury dish and your favourite dessert? We love those momos from the Indian.
That's savoury, is it?
That's savoury, yeah.
Momos, yeah.
Really nice, like dumplings, aren't they?
Yeah. Lamb mince. Get spicy lamb mince.
Favourite dessert? Sticky toffee pudding, lemon meringue pie. I like a hot pudding over a cold pudding. Not into cheesecake and stuff like that.
I love salty caramel stuff.
Oh yeah, anything salty caramel for you.
Apart from then Quality Street. Even though I ate them all, they're rank. They're solid.
She's got a horrible cough.
I know. Where's the scissors?
Oh, my fat ass.
Well, you're not wrapping anything.
No, because I want to quickly get through these now.
I'll wrap these then, and you answer the question, and then...
Name three annoying things. Name 3 annoying things that annoy you. Pet peeves, and the same for Martin.
What, for each other?
Yeah.
Fuck me. We'll start arguments here. Fucking hell. Go on, you first. Then I know how brutal to be.
No. Christ, alright. Just your
No, I'm
messiness.
joking.
That's it.
3 things, they want.
Yeah, no, but I haven't really got...
Wow.
Oh,
Name.
okay. Just, so, messiness. He leaves his shit everywhere. Sorry, this video has got lots of swearing in it.
But you had swear on it.
Yeah, you can, but I actually try not to on here.
Oh.
I do sometimes, but it's minimal. Oh, he loves his PlayStation, and sometimes I wish he'd spend time with me.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Or blah, blah. We're always waiting for him. Like, I get myself and the 3 kids ready, the bag ready to go out, them all in the car, and we're sat waiting for Martin to get out the door. But they're just very minimal things. So.
Right.
I know what you're going to say about me.
No, you don't.
I'm a stress head.
I don't know how to say. I don't know how you say them. But I say them and you translate them. You always.
I stress too much about the mess of the
always stress. Just in general, like you get worked up about things.
Yeah,
really.
I do.
Like if there's like something
out
on the
of place.
Yeah, out of place. Do you remember that time I brought Sean home?
No.
Oh, I'll tell you, this is. I could never have an affair with anybody because you'd be on it, man.
Well, I hope you wouldn't anyway.
Well, of course I wouldn't. Brought some lad home from work. And he's like, what's your Wi-Fi password? I was like, you cheeky.
That's too extreme. I don't know how to keep that out either.
No, because that's a bad. Do like a duck sound.
I don't know how you do it.
That'd be well funny. But that's the first thing he said when he come through. Anyway, I put it back where it was, and Charles walks through the door and goes, "Who've you had here?" Yeah, that's exactly what you said. I'm like, what are you on about? He's like, well, the Wi-Fi boxes moved. No, just you stress too much, you moan too much, and swear too much. And that is...
You swear too much.
I swear.
You've sworn loads in this.
Yeah. In general, I mean. The worst word you say is the one I've just said.
No, I don't.
I hate it when you say that.
I do
you know,
say
when you hurt yourself or something, you're like, and then, oh no, I tell you something. Oh no, let me tell them a good thing about you.
A good thing?
Yeah, but and then you can say to your mum, if something annoys her, she'll beat the shit out of it. And like, she told me a story about her mum. Like, say if she couldn't open this can of Coke, she'd smash the shit out of it.
No, I wouldn't. That's too extreme.
But near enough.
That's too extreme.
Tell them about your mum.
So basically, I get it from my mum. My auntie's the same, but apparently my mum's mum was the same.
Oh fuck, what is this?
I don't know.
It's like a unicorn thing.
I don't know who that's for.
I'm going to give it to Olivia.
So my mum got too hot in a jumper the other week, and she couldn't get it off. You know when it like kind of sticks to your skin, skin's gone. So she cut it off. And something to do with her microwave the other day, and she smashed the microwave plate up.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, I haven't done anything like that.
No.
But it's funny. It's not in a horrible way. No. It's just, I don't know.
It's funny.
Yes.
What is this? Oh, good.
That's the stuff I got gifted
What from?
from that company.
Oh, have you told me? You put on it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. I've done a video on it.
Oh, did you?
So
This is well nice.
their stuff is nice.
Well, good quality, isn't it?
It's all wooden toys. What's your favourite date night activities?
Oh, we'll
Sleep.
just say the same. Date night, they said.
Yeah, I know. Sleep.
No,
No, going to the Indian.
Going to the
And then going to the
definitely.
theatre after.
Yeah, that was the best date night we've had.
We did,
80s night.
yeah, we did an 80s.
You all knew the words.
Well good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I think we enjoy them because we
We're
don't do
literally
it very much.
buzzing about that 80s thing. Sorry, cut off again. So what would our dream wedding be? I was thinking about this the other day. Me and Martin both love Christmas. So I think a Christmas themed wedding would be lovely. And actually I was talking to someone at work who had her wedding at Christmas time. She said it saved, excuse me, I still got this cough. She saved a lot of money because like hotels and things have their Christmas trees up already, so you save money on decorations and stuff. But in my head I've got like sage greens and blush pinks and lots of fairy lights and things like that in my head, but I don't know. Until we start planning, I haven't really got anything in my head. I think Livy's a bit upset. Have you and Martin ever hoped to have a son so he could have a mini me of himself? I think for Martin he would have liked a boy. Well, would it have been nice? Yeah. Am I bothered about it? No. I absolutely love being a mum to girls because the girls are already my best friends, but they will grow up even more to be my best friends. I have like these daydreams of us when they're adults themselves, of like meeting up and going out for lunch and going shopping, and I really look forward to that. Like my mum is my best friend, so I just want the same for me and my girls. As I said earlier, I thought Sophie was going to be a boy because my pregnancy was slightly different. With the other two, the older two, I was really, really sick with them, and Sophie I wasn't really very sick. But yeah, I expect Martin would have liked a boy for the football and stuff because he loves football. But we're so happy and blessed that we've got the 3 girls. It doesn't really matter that we haven't got a son. Oh dear, I think she's crying. She's got a horrible cough. We all keep getting these bloody coughs, can't get rid of them. I get rid of it for a couple of days and it comes back. And Livy's been the same, bless her. Oh, I think that might be the end of that lot. Have I got some more down here? We're getting there. We're nearly there now. I'll just really try and quickly go through these. Is that some there? No. Yeah, last few now. Any New Year's resolutions? No. I never make New Year's resolutions because I don't stick to them. You know, every year I get to the beginning of the year and think, this is the year I'm going to lose weight. Do I? No. So I don't bother making New Year's resolutions. What's your hopes for 2022? Just a healthy one, and that everyone's okay. This coronavirus luck has just been a bloody nightmare for everyone, hasn't it? Hang on, I'm going to have to stop. And this is why we haven't got round to filming this, because everything goes wrong. So we was either too tired or the kids have woken up. Both the older girls are awake, so I'm left to do the rest of this. You can't actually see it, but there's a load of rubbish all over here to sort out. But anyway, where did I get to? New Year's resolution? Oh, Martin just said his New Year's resolution is to lose weight. He's like, this is the last chance. If I don't do it, I'm just going to be fat for the rest of my life. But I'm sure he will do it. So let's encourage him. Hopes for 2022, that's where we got to. Just that everyone in my family is healthy and okay. And yeah, just a really boring answer. That work goes okay, that we're all happy, and yeah, and that we can make lots of memories. Have you always lived in Devon? Yes, I pretty much have. So I moved to Devon when I was 3. I was born near Brighton, somewhere, Worthing or Lancing, I never remember which one. So Devon is all I've known all my life. And Martin comes from Preston, I believe, and he moved here when he was 10. How old are we? Both answered that. I'm 32. I have to think about my age, I forget. And Martin's 35. What time of year do you guys want to get married? I think Christmas suits you both perfectly. There we go. Yes, Christmas would suit us. I don't know. I did have in my head 2023 July, because our anniversary lands on a Saturday, but it won't be then. Have you ever got into debt over Christmas? I have this year and it's worrying me. No, we haven't, but this year we have had to be really, really careful. Martin went back to a job where he took a pay cut, and my wages at my previous job haven't been great either, so we have struggled this year, I won't lie, but we haven't got into debt over it, so thankfully no. But it is such a stressful time of year. There is so much pressure on everybody to make it perfect. I certainly feel the pressure, because I just want it to be the best day for the girls. So there's that one. Is that it? Would you like more children? No. Yes and no. We've answered that. That's it. That's everything. So I am going to leave it here. I'm sorry this video has been a bit higgledy-piggledy. It has gone on a bit as well. But I will leave it here, because we've got awake children to deal with and lots more presents to wrap up. So, excuse me. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas. I hope you have the best day, and we'll see you in our next video.